Off with this box of 2018 luminaries. Now you know Paul Goldschmidt wasn't on the Cardinals then, right? Will you still be excited if you see a Paul Goldschmidt?
Yes.
All right. So here we go. First box. You want to break the seal? Who picked it?
Me. Well,
All right. So what we got here? One hit wonder, one shot deal. Trying to keep your face in view here. And we got. Oh, I'm sorry, they only gave you a little squishy piece of foam. There's no card. No? We got Pedro Martinez, numbered 6 out of 10. Nice. And that's him in an Expos uniform. So Pedro Martinez, 6 out of 10, is hit number 1. So you guys pick soccer. So I like soccer. My parents come from South America. Okay, they come from the country that won the first World Cup. Do you know which one that is? What's that? Not Hungary, but there's a G in it. Uruguay. So I don't think they've won one since though. So we got Prism World Cup Soccer, and you want to break the seal on that? Okay. Here, I'll tell you what. Sometimes. Go ahead. So, who are your favorite soccer players? Okay. You know, the last time I was in Chicago was the only time I ever pulled a Messi card. Maybe I'll be lucky and I can do it again. I like recycling the boxes when I ship stuff out, but this is really one of the more useless ones out there. So we'll have to find something to put these in. Actually, these work really nice. Let's check this out. Now it's easy to put in there. All right, so this is what I need you to do. I need your help. I can't. This is a lot to do all by myself, and I'm probably going to be doing this all week long. So why don't we get a few packs opened up, and I'll help you guys out a little bit. All right. So whenever you're done, just you can hand them on over to me. We'll make a little pile here. So this was my last World Cup box from last year. Again, sometimes most everything is on the pin post, and you're able to. Hey, Nigel, how's it going? Nigel, right? Is one of our overseas friends here. He's from England, so and he likes soccer too. What's that? Oh, let's see. All right, so we got Kylian Mbappe. I remember that song like it was yesterday. Hanson sung it. It drove me nuts. Mbappe. What else we got here? Ramos. Javier Mascherano from Argentina. Boo, Argentina. Sorry. It's genetic. Who we got next here? Gormanson. Again, Prism's good with the shiny stuff a lot of times. So Sebastian Larson. And where's with the Argentinians? Where's the good guys? Who else? Lacazette. Oh, we got some shiny stuff here. Andreas Cornelius. Marco Urania. Giovanni Dos Santos. Diego Reyes. Angel de Maria, another Argentinian, but it's numbered 17 out of 25. So green crystal. So we'll put this to the side over here. We'll get you some sleeves and supplies for some of this stuff too. There we go. Diego Godin from Uruguay. See, in this country, my name's a little odd. My name's Marcelo, and it's not one that you see very often. I think about like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little further back, there was, I think, 4 Marcelos on the Uruguayan team. So you kind of, it's like, oh, okay. Ooh, I see something. Is that a, no, not a Kyle. So we got Jaime Peredo. That's a prism as well. Sergio Aguero. Miranda. Kim Ki-hee. Renato Tapia. I thought he played for the Rockies. That's Raimel Tapia. The only thing missing is like the Women's World Cup soccer cards. I mean, I think they would sell well if they did it. I got some 16 by 20s, I think, of a couple players. We got Huang Hee-chan on a prism. You guys are doing a great job, by the way. You're going to put me out of business opening those raffles. We got Nani. Hey, Nani. Ku Jakyao from Korea. 71 out of 149. Oh, we got Harry Kane from England. And that is a multicolor. It's not a numbered prism, but I don't care what they're numbered. I think if they look cool, that's good enough. Prism baseball, some of the higher numbered ones actually were the cooler looking ones. Muslera. We got Lewandowski. We got here New Era. Yuri Tielemans from Belgium. I'll probably be having waffles all week because they got that machine at the hotel. Oh, look at that. Marco Asensio from España. And that is not numbered, but again, as long as it looks shiny and cool. Do you care what it's numbered to, or do you just care that the card looks cool?
I usually like when the card looks cool.
There you go. Me too. Alberto Rodriguez, Lucas Biglia, Alexander Golovin, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
We actually we hit a jersey out of his out of the Leaf Treasury. We're going to be getting those set up for next week because they ain't gonna. If I get Leaf Treasuries, then then I would have to like leave my daughter in Chicago, and I don't think she'd like that. So there was Biglia. What else we got? Oh, look at that. We've also hit this guy in the Leaf Treasury, Neymar Jr.
Yeah.
So do you kids play soccer?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You're going to? I raise softball players, a dancer, but my 5-year-old likes soccer.
Yeah.
And she plays like it's Uruguay versus Argentina all the time. Unfortunately, she's also hit her own teammates, so we got to work with her a little bit on those things. But she's a redhead, so it's kind of like, expected. Kelso Borges. There's a special one on the bottom. All right. Let's see who we got. Oh, Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
And you know where he's from, right? Uruguay. Both my parents came from the capital, Montevideo. Kolarov. Sounds like something you catch in another country. Oh, look at that. Ever Banega from Argentina. Yeah. El Amadi. What else we got here? Alisson. Every once in a while, you get two that are just a little too friendly. William, Musa Sal, and what do we got here? We got a few more. All right, so let's see what else we got here. So now in soccer, what position do you play? Oh, you're a goalie. Okay, brave man.
Everett scores.
Oh yeah. So we got Joe the Hitman Hart. I keep mixing my sports up today. I think it's that 18-hour drive from New Jersey. Andre Carrillo and Marco Polo. We're playing that in the hotel pool. You got an auto? Oh, sweet. No? Okay. Oh!
Yes.
5 out of 5. Remember, Prism Gold vinyls, Optic Gold vinyls, they can vary in number. They're not always the 101, but that's still pretty sweet there. So you got Jefferson Farfan. Gold vinyl, 5 out of 5 from Peru. Got David Silva. Carlos Sanchez. All right. He's from Uruguay, too. Oh, look at that. Okay, it's not numbered. So let's see what we got here. Carlos Sanchez in a black prism. It's not a black finite because it's not 101, but again, doesn't matter. It still looks cool. And let's see what we got. Thiago Silva from Brazil. He sounds like he should be in mixed martial arts, not in soccer. But then again, I think about the same thing about my little Becky. So, ooh, a little blue. Haris Seferovic. Wilfred, yes, indeedy. Tommy Uric, Ivan Ratic, Mohamed Salah. His brother Coleslaw, not popular with everybody. And James Rodriguez. Christian Gamboa. The last of them. From Costa Rica. Edinson Cavani. And that's a wrap. So with the soccer cards, they don't always guarantee hits, but we got a couple nice prisms in there. We'll get those things up for you in a few minutes. 5 out of 5, that's not bad. All right, so next up, we got a couple products from Historic Autographs. We love putting Historic Autograph stuff into our breaks, especially as skunk bonuses, and they're just as much fun to open on their own. So this is what we're gonna do. All right, these are a little stiffer, so I'll open this one up. So Steel Engravings has 2 signed encapsulated postcards per box. They are from the Perez Steel series. They're usually serial numbered on the back, and each case is supposed to have one of these 6 guys in it. So we'll see what we got here. This is cool. All right. So we have Buck Leonard. All right, Buck Leonard. Now, he never played a game of Major League Baseball, but he's still in the Hall of Fame. All right. So he played in the Negro Leagues in the 30s and 40s. I'm not good with dates sometimes on the old stuff, but so that one. And if you look on the back here, these are numbered out of 10,000, which back when I was a kid, that was pretty impressive. Now we have 101s. The next one is ironic because he played for the St. Louis Cardinals. We have Johnny Mize. So that's something. That's something your hometown friends are gonna want to look at and all that good stuff. All right. So now we have originals strip cards. We pulled a Pearly Grimes as a skunk bonus in the 10-box mixer we did just before getting ready to go for this trip. So all they gave you was a piece of fluff again. I'm sorry. Marshmallows? All right. So what they do is they got a card and a cut signature in a custom-made booklet. All right. So what we're going to do, all right, I know it's summer vacation, but we're going to do a little school here. So this player played for, now you got a Cardinals card and you're from St. Louis. You're in Chicago. You might as well get a card from a guy who played for Chicago. He played for the Chicago White Sox, though, so you don't have to hate him. And he also played for the Cleveland Indians. He played from 1920 to 1931. He had a 314 career average. And I'm trying to see if he had anything crazy. Best season was 1926. He batted 345, 43 doubles, and 108 RBIs. That sounds a lot like Paul Goldschmidt numbers. So if Paul Goldschmidt was this guy reincarnated, it wouldn't surprise me. All right, so we have here, I'll let you look at it first. All right, see, so you got the original card, and it's framed up in there. And then this is Bib Falk. Bib Falk. And, you know, the thing with historic autographs, too, obviously the Babe Ruths and the Ty Cobbs, they're always going to be big cards. But some of these guys, they have some either historic reference or something like that. And sometimes the guys that you don't necessarily know, but you do some research, those autographs actually can sometimes carry some good value too. Especially if there's somebody who died young and they didn't sign a lot of autographs. You know, Stan Musial, one of the greatest players of all time, right? Easy signature to get though. He was a very generous guy. I knew somebody who had like letter correspondence with him in the mail, you know, while he was still alive, and he was always a very generous signer. Some of these guys were either tough signatures or they just didn't sign a lot. So what we're gonna do here, if anybody needs anything from me, just hit me up on Messenger, and we'll come back in a little bit. From 33 to 50, thank you, Christopher. I was kind of right. So, and we have Chad, who lives in California, but he's a big Cardinals fan, so he's cheering along with you guys. All right, so I'll check my PMs in a little bit. I want to get these guys settled up and get some sleeves and stuff for their cards, and we'll be back on in a little bit. All right, so thank you guys. So Carson, Everett, you guys did great. All right, and what do you think? You like breaks? Yeah, it's fun. All right, so we'll hopefully hear from you around. All right, so we will sign off here. So that's on YouTube. So if you